And I was just being a little nosy, like watching this holster. He's got this Kimber, and listen, I asked him about it. He said 13,000 rounds. Rob Armstrong. What is up? What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Hear me when I tell you guys this, right? After YouTube removed 2 of my videos and banned me for a week, your boy's back. I am back on YouTube. Listen, I will not be denied YouTube. I am still out here doing the damn thing, right? As you've seen from the opening video, from the title, and from the thumbnail, we are talking about this Kimber 2k11. Not only that, we're going to be talking about pretty much like 2011s in general, bro. So jumping right into it, I got my little list. I'm going to try to stay on topic, right? You know, I'll be running my mouth. I was out this weekend shooting a USPSA match, right? I was running the Springfield Prodigy, and the Prodigy is still running freaking outstanding. The Atlas mags, that was like the last piece, man. I was running, right? I did pretty well at the match. There were 50 guns out there. Of the 50 guns, I came in 9th overall, so I was really content with that, right? When I was out shooting this match, the one thing that I noticed was I was looking at the different guns and things people were shooting. The majority of guns out there, bro, was 2011s, man. 2011 or like a 1911 double stack platform. It's pretty much, I think it's pretty much taken over the USPSA scene, man. From my personal eyes that I seen out there, there was the, I was running the Prodigy. I seen some Macs out there, some Mac 9s. I seen a couple MPAs out there. Dude, I seen a Remington out there. I seen Rock Island out there, and of course the Kimber. Other notable guns that I seen a bunch of Glocks, man. Ever since, you know, the whole SIG fiasco, a lot of people banned the SIGs. I don't really see too many SIGs out there, but the other gun I seen a lot of was the Glocks. The majority of guys that was running the Glocks, they was running like a tactical setup with the drop leg holster, battle belt, and they were running Glocks. And I usually run the same type of tactical setup. That's pretty much just what I like. But of all the people that was running the tactical setup, I was the only one like in the 2011 game. Everybody else was running Glocks. And when I say Glocks, I mean like the G45s and the 19X. I didn't see no 17s out there, no 17Ls, no 34. So it's pretty much like the G45, 19X, and the 2011 is pretty much on the scene like running stuff right now. So that was really interesting to see. So when I'm out there shooting, right, I'm out there doing my thing. I'm kind of watching, observing. I'm looking at this guy's holster, and I'm like, yo, is that the Kimber? And listen, it had my undivided attention because I've seen that gun in a couple months ago. I was out at Palmetto State Armory's event, The Gathering, and I got to shoot the gun. The gun shot great, man, but I haven't personally known anyone to own it or anyone I known that was running it like in USPSA competition. So the guy, Jonathan King, I shot with him a bunch of times, man. He was running the gun, and I just had to ask him, like, hey, what are your thoughts on this gun, man? I'm not even going to tell you what he said. I'm just going to let him speak for himself. Listen, y'all, I'm out here, just got done shooting at Kentucky, and we are talking the 2011 game. I got my guy right here, Jonathan King, and he was killing it. And I was just being a little nosy, like watching this holster. He's got this Kimber, and listen, I asked him about it. He said 13,000 rounds, no issues, and it's just running like a soul machine. So y'all know my story with the Prodigy. My Prodigy is currently running well, but the 2K11 is definitely something I was looking at. But then I started talking about the Mac DS9. He's got the Mac too.
That's the Gen 1.
The Gen 1. And what grip did you say that's on this?
MJD.
MJD. Listen, y'all.
Super sticky.
Super sticky. I was kind of talking to you about it before. If you could just kind of tell me your journey so far with that 2K11.
Yeah, I got it back in February, but got a good deal on it. Did a trade with it. Run USPSA. I've even run some steel with it. Grips, I've changed around the grips. I'm added some grip tape, trying to manage it. Messed around with a bunch of recoil springs. It has been flawless. Probably my #1 favorite feature is the PVD on the slide. With 13,000 rounds, this thing almost still looks new. There's only one spot of wear, and I bet this thing's had, gosh, 15,000 draws between dry fire and competition, and the finish is just perfect.
It is an excellent looking gun. Like I said, that's on my list. For me, it's the Kimbers on there and that Mac 9 DS Comp, the 5-inch. That's what's on there. Because for me, I had the 4 1/4 with the Prodigy. I was like, I need to get a 5-inch something and just see what it's about. 13,000 rounds, no issues. That's really, really impressive. I have some footage of him shooting. And I'll sprinkle it like throughout the video so you can kind of see. And then also, if you want to see how I shot if you stay to the end of the video, I'll have all 5 stages, just the raw shooting, and you can kind of see how the match went for me. But hearing him talk about this gun, and he's got these 13,000 rounds on it, dude, that really kind of like sold it for me. And it was crazy how we got to having a conversation, because like I said, I peeped game that he had the gun, but I didn't really want to talk to him about it in detail at the match, because we're shooting, you know, you got your gun in a holster. I really wanted to be at the safe table because I wanted to handle it and all that other stuff. So I waited towards the end, and then we kind of had our conversation. Now, one of the things he was talking about was like, he got his gun on a trade. Hear me when I tell you this, right? When he was showing me his gun initially, right, he was showing me the Kimber. From the video, you know, it's got all the guns on the table. It's got the Prodigy, the Kimber, and the Mac. At first, he just had his Kimber out there. And then I brought up the Mac, and he was like, oh, I got the Mac too. So then he put out the Mac. I was like, well, damn. And he was like, well, they're both good guns. I was like, well, I'm going to show you my little 2011, you know, and just kind of show you. So I went and got my Prodigy, brought it back, put it on the table. He was like, oh, man, I traded my Prodigy in a couple of dollars to get the Kimber. I was like, what? He was like, yeah, man, the guy he didn't want the Kimber and he wanted the Prodigy. Listen, I love my Prodigy now, but I don't know anybody that's trying to trade a Kimber 2k11 for a Prodigy. That just don't make no sense for me, right? And I was like, you said a couple bucks. He said, dude, literally, I traded the gun in a couple bucks. It was like, I just couldn't pass up the deal. I was like, damn, that's crazy, right? I ain't gonna lie, I was low-key jealous, right? It may be, there's this local forum. I might have to jump on there and kind of see what's going on, because that Kimber 2k11 is, man, it's a dope gun, man. One of my buddies, my guy Dave East, and he got a channel too. I'll throw it up here so you can check him out, right? He just picked up that 2k11, man, and I really want to know what his feedback is on this gun and how it is running, right? Now, another thing that I learned from Mr. King, Mr. Jonathan King, was about this Marvel cut, right? I didn't know nothing about this cut. I didn't know nothing about it because, like, the 2011 platform is new to me, or somewhat new, because I've been in the Prodigy game probably like, I don't know, a year or two now, right? But basically, with this Marvel cut, what it is, it's a cut, it's like a channel within the slide, and it's kind of like a feed ramp. And what this ramp does, it lets the disconnector ride in that channel just like smooth. It's like a ramp, and it just goes up and down. Now, for these Prodigy guys, and me specifically, I had this issue. When I first got my Prodigy, dude, the slide was very hard to rack, and a lot of times it was just getting hung up on that disconnector. So I had to do some disconnector work to make it more smooth. If I had like that Marvel cut, man, it'd have that ramp, and it would just be, the disconnector can just glide in that path. So one of the things he was telling me, he was explaining to me what the cut was, what it does, but the Kimber 2k11 is one of the only production guns that has that ramp built into the slide right off the bat. So when you are working that gun and manipulating that slide, one of the reasons why it's so smooth is because it has that Marvel cut, and that disconnector just got that nice, easy ramp to flow through there. So I was like, damn. Also, real quick side note, right? One of the guns I mentioned was that Rock Island. Listen, I have a Rock Island. This is the TAC 22 TCM. This is a badass 1911 double stack gun. I never freaking run this gun, bro. And it's pretty sweet, man. It's all tuned up. I got the desk cover chopped a little bit, had the optic put on, got some extended mag, some Taylor Freelance, but I might have to run this in a match or something. So stay tuned for this Rock Island TAC 22 TCM. It might be, you might be seeing it at your local USPSA match, man, or PCSL. It's just like those little details that's in that gun that just makes it really, really good. Also, he was talking about the coating that's on it. Besides having like 13,000 rounds, he said I might have like, 15,000 draws taking it in and out the holster. The gun looked damn near new. So the coating that was on it was on point. It's got that Marvel cut. And then some of the newer 2011 platform guns that has that that external ejector, I like that way better than the traditional system where the ejector's kind of like inside. I like the external ejector so much better. So for that gun to have all that in there, man, it is definitely on my list of guns. It's kind of down the road though, because it's just so freaking expensive. The next 2011 gun I get, or pretty much like the next gun in general, it's gonna be that Mac DS9 comp, man. That gun for the price point, I mean, you really can't beat it. It is very affordable. That is going to be the one I'm going to get. But yeah, man, I just want to run that by you guys, tell you about this match, tell you about this dang on gun. And like I said, if you are liking the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. And for those of you that want to see the whole match, it's about to come up right now. Appreciate it. That's all I got for you. It's your boy, Mr. Rob Armstrong, aka the Comms Guy. We out. On to the shooting.
All right, if you are finished. Let's get ready for your second string. Are you ready? Stand by. Let's get ready for your third string. Are you ready? Stand by. Nice. All right, hammer down holster.
I got confused for a second. I was like,
45.